Good morning.
Good morning.
It is Barbados Day.
Barbados.
It's our final port of call. Guys, this cruise went by too fast.
I'm not coming home.
We made it back on yesterday by the skin of our teeth, and today we are doing a cruise ship excursion, so we will be on with plenty of time to spare, hopefully.
They will not leave us and cannot leave us.
Yeah. So today we're headed to the cave for Mimi, even though I think Mimi would gladly stay on the ship today. We are all exhausted.
So I could have had my rock tour.
We are all exhausted. This has been a lot. I don't think we've ever had such a port intensive cruise, and especially like back to back. We should have thought about that.
Yeah, see, I normally like at least 2 sea days because of this exact reason, because they're usually scattered right in between, so you break up your ports a little bit.
Yeah, but today it shouldn't be that adventurous. We're just taking a bus to the cave and doing the cave tram, and then I don't know. I think there's like a Mount Gay Rum thing at the end. We're not sure. We don't know.
We don't know what we're doing.
And then we'll be back on board, and then it'll be relaxation time. So that's it. We're gonna go get coffee because we need to be caffeinated because we are dying. That's all we got. Bye! Hello. Getting ready to do the caves. It's very exciting. Are you excited, Mimi?
Yeah,
This was your tour.
I know.
Are you very excited?
Yes. Ladies.
People didn't want to ride the elevator with us, people. I don't understand. We got the whole thing to ourselves.
Okay. I don't mind that.
True.
Ground floor. Doors opening.
I guess we just wait here for our guide.
Doors closing.
This way?
Doors closing.
That was painful.
Good morning, everyone. All right, so welcome to Harsinscape Interpretation Center. My name is Andre. I think you guys would have met Santa upstairs.
Yes.
As your tour guide, I will be your driver today on tour. If you need to use the washroom, the last chance is over here to your left. Why? It's a very lively, active cave. You will hear, see, and also feel some water droplets. And that makes you want to go to the washroom. With that being said, the duration of the tour is 40 minutes long. Right? So if you can hold it for 40 minutes, you can follow me. If not, we highly recommend to use that.
We are so scarred. Oh my God.
So if you're wearing a cap or a hat, it's better to remove it to ensure the helmet fits properly. Here you go, sir. So we have information all around the wall, so feel free to browse around for a few minutes until we get started with that video. Here you go, top of your head. Here you go, your head. Here you go, top of your head.
Mm-hmm.
That's not hard.
That's coming. Oh, that fell. All right, here we go. Are you ready, Mimi? Yes. We have our helmets on. So you're killing me. Crystal is being annoying. We are getting ready to head into the cave. I was convinced that was a real man. I was convinced.
I didn't see that, and I looked up and kneeling down.
He's kneeling down over there, Mimi?
Yeah, got his butt up.
Mm-hmm.
It even looks like it's a cute butt.
Oh, Lord Jesus.
Island. There are about 130 documented caves that can be found around the island. Due to the island's remarkable geology, at this time, even though we are very much within the chain, we're not volcanic, and this is due to the island's remarkable geology. The island was formed from dead skeletons of what we call sea creatures, whose remains became hardened rock, which was pushed to the surface by the clash of two tectonic plates, the Caribbean and the Atlantic, and as rain fell on the rock, the water was able to seep through and go underground. Along the way, some of the porous rock was dissolved. The dissolved minerals formed into the stalactites and stalagmites, and water also opened up various caves, including our own Harrison's Cave. We are a young island estimated to be 60 million to 1 million years old. Our population is about 300,000 people and increasing daily, and majority of the island is made up of limestone, 86% of limestone. As we approach our first point of interest, I want to welcome you to the Great Hall. So this is the first sight and sound of the cover. So it is considered to be a huge cave, but Harrison's Cave can fit in most of your caves back home 4 times with lots of room laid back. I want to welcome you to the Great Hall. Take out your cameras and get ready to take your photos. The lights will come first, one side, and then over on the opposite side. As you sit on the tram, I'll ask you to look across this chamber. It's the largest within the entire cave, 100 feet high and measures 160 feet across. The pointy formations hanging from the ceiling are called stalactites. The rounded ones growing up from the ground are called stalagmites. For instance, they will take a very long time to grow. It's not connected to the flowing streams. The water is always being filtered above from the overlaying coral limestone, and each drop is being collected down there in the pool. We don't always do comfort at Harrison's Cave. As part of our training, there are two ways the water gets into Harrison's Cave that enter Harrison's Cave. 365 days a year. We have water in Harrison's Cave all year round. So you will see this water flowing daily through the cavern. As it creates its own pathway between the formations, recently scientists have determined that most of these stalagmites are 7,000 years old. 7,000 years old, and if I may, and grow by the thickness of a sheet of paper each year. This is considered to be fast in geological terms. From a geological aspect of caves, 7,000 years is considered to be fast. A gentleman by the name of Anthony Mason, he grew up in the 1970s as he mapped and charted this course for us. You can only imagine the gallons of water that they would have encountered as they continue along here. As we enter what they have found, you hold our hands and glance to the ceiling above. I want you to see up there a natural dome. The dome is saying to us that once here, the cave was completely flooded. All the water that came through was as high as the ceiling above. When we continue, I'll tell you what they did with some of the water that they removed within those years. Please, you may get off the tram safely and enjoy this beautiful room. The floor is wet, not slippery. Please be careful while you do. If you don't want to get down, that is
Really?
Yes. And then close. And I literally feel like it's just like happening all the time. So tumble and then we'll be back. Hole in the ground, so we go down and we're going to do it. It's small, but like back in the and so
Just telling you not to go any farther.
passage. That's where they crawl through. It's 1 kilometer in length and would only take themselves traveling through there. This is where they continue through. Can you see yourself traveling through there? The project took 5.5 years to complete. With and with your destiny. The passage is quite small, most of it. The water is not as cold as it appears to be. 76 Fahrenheit or 24 degrees Celsius. The two streams, this is where they come together, this is where they merge, and the water continues underneath the roadway. All of what you're seeing is look here on a daily basis and I see these particular ones, the newest ones to the cave family. They're called soldier straws, hollow, delicate, fragile, and new. Their growth rates typically average about 2 millimeters or less per year. Here's a buildup within the calcium, the carbonate, and the lime. Where we are in the lower level of the Great Hall, and I hope you recall up above, that's where we made our first stop when we entered. 100 feet or 30 meters underground, don't forget. Just be careful. Is it underneath the tram or can you get it? Should I get it for you? Sister, that you're good? 100 feet or 30 meters underground. The area, it looks like a great cathedral, and believe that a 5-story apartment building can fit comfortably down here. So most of the formations in this cathedral are 7,000 years old, and some they are much older than 7,000 years old. They made the cave out of one photo of this remarkable white substance. It's called flow stone. F-L-O-W, flow stone. You're looking at years and years of buildup of calcium, carbonate, and lime. It mostly looks like folded cloth or hanging trees. So look closely here at the water. I hope you realize that there is no surface streams within this passage. It is saying to us that the water is always being filtered from 86% of limestone. Each drop takes 1 year to filter through the limestone and into the cave. So the rainwater takes 1 year to reach where we are. As it percolates through the limestone, the water also picks up other dissolved minerals, magnesium, potassium, bicarbonate, sulfate, and zinc. It's responsible for this periodic passage for tens of thousands of years ago. Over the years, the passage withstood the ravage, time, and erosion. There may have been that roots in this area at one time. As we continue, we are making our way to the end of our journey, the furthest point in Harrison's Bay that we are allowed to go. Explorers before us, they tried and to go beyond 300 meters, but beyond 300 meters, Harrison's Bay remained undiscovered. This is the end, 160 feet or 54 meters below the surface. Now, ladies and gentlemen, if you don't desire, you want to take a stroll by the waterfall, you may go down by the waterfall, just stand there and make your way down. Just watch your step, go down here. Just watch your step and get some photos. Everything continues from here. This section of the school is opening. Let's take a look.
Enjoy your cave ride, Mimi?
Yes, it's beautiful in here.
It is. Maybe I should wear a hard hat all the time.
Yeah. Just love my hat. I wish I could take it on.
Mimi, Crystal, how are you doing?
I'm doing okay.
It's a little muggy. All right, goodbye.
So the cacao is just over on your right hand.
Port and Barbados. Indoor shopping, but there's no air conditioning, so it's hotter than bejesus in here. I think it's hotter in here than it is outside. Slowly dying. It is hot. Oh, I need to charge this thing.
So that means I have to get a...
Trying something different tonight.
Well, tonight is formal night, so of course Mimi has lobster, and Kayla has a lobster, and I have chicken marsala. Okay, we all have cheese tortellini. It looks delicious. Oh, I guess we'll do it this way. What?
Very good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We hope, we trust you have a wonderful day in Barbados. Ladies and gentlemen, please give us a pleasure, pride, and joy to introduce our executive chef and his culinary team. Good evening. How are we doing? Okay, if the food is good, it's me, otherwise it's him. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, myself Santosh Goy, executive chef of Rhapsody. Our team of 140 chefs, sous chefs, so this is our executive sous chef Alberto, our sous chef Anurag, and the chefs in red scarf, you see they are the section heads, and the chefs you see in the blue scarf, they are the old ones, like they have done 2 or 3 contracts, and the chefs in the yellow, they are the new royals, alright? So, they are training. So said that, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for cruising with us, and hope you enjoyed your meal so far. So we represent total of 140 chefs over here. So I want to give a chance to Chef Alberto, he is our executive sous chef.
Very good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I will ask you only 2 things. Only 2. But you need to try to please my request. The first thing that I would like to ask to you is give it to you a big round of applause. Thank you for cruising with Royal Caribbean. And the second favor is please give it a big applause to the entire F&B team, waiters, assistant waiters, and freelance team. And now in Spanish. Muy buenas noches. Dicen que los latinos hacemos mucho ruido cada vez que la gente en la cocina me ve y me dicen, chef, usted sí es alegre, usted sí le gusta, está animado, sí le gusta la fiesta.
We got baked
Ahora es el momento
and
que le
warm
vamos a
chocolate
demostrar al
cake
cocinero
with
y usted
2 ice
le va a
creams.
demostrar al que tiene al lado cuánto.
He did not do bad.
Every song there. So
That's a pretty good score for us.
oh wow. Ooh.
50s and 60s, people.
Come on. We'll see.
40s and 50s.
Okay,
Okay, I was right. 50s and 60s. Well, here is the wrap of our final day in port. We loved Barbados. The Harrison's Cave was really cool. I wish we had had better explanation of what the tour entailed. We might have chosen to go a different route other than through the ship. The time we got there and we did the cave, we had like an hour-ish until we had to be back on the bus, and it was either you get lunch or you just kind of sit around and wait. The rum tour wasn't until 1, and that was when we were leaving. Or we could have paid an extra $10 and done it at the bar. Didn't think that was fair, so we didn't. The aviary was closed. That was not on them. There was a swarm of bees, and they were just trying to keep everyone safe. So we sat around for an hour until we all got back on the bus and headed back to the ship. Shopping is indoors, which is cool. That was nice to see that we got this, you're indoors. It was still really hot in there because it's not air conditioned. It's just like a building. We got on, we had dinner. We went and tried our hand at 50s trivia. And then 50s music trivia, not just like 50s trivia, but 50s music trivia. We bombed. It's okay. Mimi failed us. And then we went to karaoke. Karaoke was awesome. I wish we had been able to do it a little more during the cruise, but with how late they've had it, it just hasn't worked out. And we were going to stay for Quest, but we chickened out. So we're not exactly full participation kind of people. So we'll see you tomorrow for Sea Day. Hopefully my eye quit bugging out. I sunburned my lower lid and it doesn't like me anymore. I'm killing myself on this cruise, y'all. Alright, well, we'll see you guys in the morning. Good night.